Welcome
Perfect.
everyone to our stream, our very first Indie Arena Booth 2021 stream, and we're super excited. Maybe you've seen our stream schedule. We got a whole lot of streams planned for the week, and today we're starting off with Tobias Graff to play some Haven Park and to talk about conveying emotions in video games. First of all, we're just gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Ines from Off the Beaten Track. I'm the marketing and social media lead. With me is Yannick, who's one of our developers. And then we have Tobias. Please introduce yourself very briefly, our guests.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me. I'm Tobias, CEO of Mooneye, the publishers of the newly released Haven Park and developer of Lost Ember. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to talking to you today.
We're super excited to have you. So thank you very much for being here. And yeah, I think we should just jump into the gameplay of Haven Park, maybe. So
Okay.
Yannick and I, we haven't played Haven Park at all yet. So today will be our first impression of that. We get some commentary from Tobias, and then later we'll go over to our little discussion. Okay, so just changing the screen.
Perfect. Yes, I've been looking forward to that game. When Ines told me we were about to have someone speaking about the game on our stream, I was really happy because I was looking forward to that game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, that doesn't look. Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, maybe make it a bit.
Also-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm
As always in our streams.
okay.
First thing is turning down the sound.
I think this is fine on your end.
I
hope.
think so. I hope
Yeah,
so.
I think-
I will give it one more. I think that's perfect.
And also to our chat, if during the stream you have any questions to us or of course to Tobias, just write it in chat and hopefully he'll answer those. I guess. Okay.
Hey, yeah, let's jump in the game. Yeah, I'm excited. Seems right up my alley.
A tiny exploration game is just
Exactly.
so comfy to begin with.
Are we actually doing voice acting today? I think we're mostly talking about the game. So I guess we will skip the acting. Oh, it's so pretty. Aww. Ooh.
I also love the background music. I mean, we're a minute in and it's already so emotional.
Yeah, thank you. And that's all done by Fabien himself, the developer. He does
Wow.
Oh,
design,
yeah,
music,
actually.
programming, everything.
Yeah, I was wondering because most of the time you expect music and sounds to be the first thing a solo dev just let someone else handle that.
Yeah.
That's impressive, yeah. Wow. I'm excited to restore a park. I see a small coin floating there.
What? Oh yeah, I see it too.
A small coin.
Already the first goal in mind.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll find it. Yep.
Noting down
It's already
locations.
setting my goal.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so press E.
So press E.
Let's let's see. How do we get started? Do I remember? Yeah, I really don't.
It's okay.
I'm always a fan. Yeah, I'm always a fan of aligning like my player and character knowledge because I have no idea, and whenever the characters seem to have an idea, you kind of have to cheat the game a bit and giving like hard markers to where stuff is. Sunshine Cove.
Just as clueless as you are.
Mm-hmm. The closest camp. Go west and you'll find it. Okay. Fixing stuff. Got it.
Now go.
Oh, woo! Oh! It's so cute. The walking animation.
Grandma really wants to get rid of us.
Steps.
Now go.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, okay. Let me do the northwest, I guess. Oh, yes, there's our first coin. Okay, that got experience.
And
There's space
also,
to jump.
it's really cool that
Thank you, invisible voice.
Fabien did everything by himself, so you really know that everything is just as he imagined.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, like no compromises, just doing everything as he wants. Oh, now I got a bit of a lag. Yannick, yes, that might be your internet.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Tell me if it if it works again. I jinxed it. Can you hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we hope that we can
Okay, it's
see
just
the
very
gameplay
delayed.
again in a minute.
No.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty picture to look at. Oh, now it works again. I think. Or does it?
It forbid. Huh? No? Yeah? Maybe?
I mean, it's the old problem with everything you do digitally, right?
Of course.
Can you? Oh, you think?
Say again.
Hello.
Yannick, we hear you.
Hello. Do you though? And it
We
depends
can hear
on
you, yeah.
how, yeah. Okay. If I turn off my camera, we will have a few overlay issues, right? Okay, I think we might be back.
Is it better now?
Can you confirm?
Yeah.
Because
we can see Flint running around again.
Perfect.
Yay! Yeah. Right at this moment, I wanted to say I already like this small chest up here is already telling me, okay, I'm getting rewarded for exploring the park.
Definitely, yes.
Just running around. One.
One.
Oh, okay. It's a marker that says.
What did it say?
Okay.
Press
E to fix the streetlight. 2 metal. I have 1 metal. So let's. Okay, let me see. I will just continue west for now. Okay.
Oh.
I should add it to my map. Okay. Let's build a campsite.
So cool. So you actually get to build stuff, right?
Yes, exactly. That's basically the core gameplay is you finding the different old campsites and building new stuff.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's a perfect position. That's like pointed out for you.
That's an obvious choice. Oh, that's clever. Like rotating by running around. That's cool. Okay, perfect. I got some experience for that. Can I light the fire? Yay!
Nice.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, hi.
And already the first visitor.
Welcome to the park. I want to see you from the front. I'd like to see the canyon leading to yellow fields. How can I get that? And this time our character knows something.
Oh, but that's cool too. That that there are things that you know better than the others. Because in most games, it's just others telling you all the stuff you need to know. But actually being the one that's knowledgeable, that's cool.
Okay. Yes, take a good break, friend. Okay, let me explore to the north. Let's see. Okay, that's another street light. I need metal for. That's materials. Fabric. I got metal. Yeah, let me just fix this.
Oh, that's
And
okay. That's
maintain
really
the park.
cool. I mean, one of the pretty obvious connections, like when looking at this game, I had to think of A Short Hike because it
Yes.
has
Mhm.
so many vibes that are kind of similar. Also, that like it's a short and nice and comfortable story, but then that camp building is like a totally different aspect that A Short Hike had nothing of. And
Oh yeah.
where you actually get to like change your surroundings, which is really cool. And yeah, you can feel that character much better and how he has to take care of the park, build things. I love it.
Okay. This looks like a great campsite to build. Oh, oh, that's cute. Okay. Wait. I got a skill point. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Find more coins, find more metal. Okay, so this focused around getting more materials. Whoops. Night vision, get a stronger torch to see at night. See further while exploring. I like that.
Wow,
Yes,
you
it
were so quick
zooms
at
out.
deciding. I would have taken me 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, for the sake of the stream, I thought I'd go about this. And just thought that would be nicer to look to be able to spot more stuff. Yeah, let's fix it. Let's fix whatever we find on our way.
And it's also great to see how quickly that game pulls you in. Like, I mean, Yannick, you're also someone to grasp games super quickly, I know, but you're 5 minutes in and already like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go there. Okay, skill points. Okay, let's build more things.
um, I kind of okay. Now I'm wondering, should I start building lots of small camps, or do I want to build one big camp? I think I will go for one big camp.
Yeah, I think
Um,
also, yeah, show us more, like for the stream, maybe more buildings. Buildings or tents, I mean,
This is far.
structures.
Ooh. Okay. So I guess those are the routes. Oh yes, that's some wood. Okay. Oh wait, I can collect those. Okay.
And
Gotta
do these
be on the lookout for
resources,
mushrooms.
do they grow again? Do they respawn? Or?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's always so sad in these games when you feel like, okay,
Wait.
I have to limit myself to what I can build. Q?
Yeah, exactly.
Q?
You found the Q button.
Oh!
I interact without nothing to do. Pew 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 pew. I love it. Let me clean up the. Oh, that boat looks like something. Oh, okay, that's some materials, fabric and wood. Nice. Okay, so we're keeping the park clean and are able to build a camp. Let me do that.
It's like his grandma just unleashed him. He's like, okay, grandma, I know what to
Mhm.
do. And now he's
Okay.
rebuilding the whole park.
Okay, so this is all of the area we have. And I think, that's red. I want to do it in between. Wait, I think. Wait, can I do it between here? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh yeah, the tent is red. My bad. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Have a small. What can I do here? Okay, that's just there. There's no places to eat. I can do something about that.
And
Okay.
Tobias,
So the
Tobias, when you first saw that game, since you're not the developer but the publisher, what was it about this game that really convinced you? Like, yes, that is something we want to publish. That is something that we can stand for with our name, so to say.
Yeah, I think it was basically what you said earlier when we played the demo and got the demo from Fabian. Immediately, all of us, like 3 minutes in, we were like, "Oh, did you see that already? Have you built a camp? Have you built this?" And all of us were just immediately in love with this game for some reason that we couldn't quite put our fingers on at the beginning, but it was just at the immediately a really cute and cozy park, and that's also what we just saw from the first videos and pictures that we saw on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
It is just incredibly charming, and it's totally
It feels
what
good.
you. Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
camper.
And
Okay.
it really so there are games out there where you get into it and then you're like, oh, what do I need to do and how does this work and so on. But this really feels like you just get the grasp of it so quickly. That's incredible.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just feels nice to clean up this park and repair everything, and the campers all be getting excited and telling you more about the lore of the park, and it really develops into much more than you expect at the beginning, because there are like some secret little quests and legends about the park that you get to know from the campers, and it's actually a kind of adventure that it's developing to be. So there's at no point did we feel you've seen everything and that's it, and okay, it was nice. Every time when it's about to get to that point, something new is added, and keeps you in for even longer.
I'm also really happy about, or I'm really pleasantly surprised that the game told me, go to the west, and at that point it just dropped me off immediately, and I was just able to go wherever I want to, figuring out stuff. I guess this little friend, I would like double portion of these, telling us that people need places to sleep, and I just noticed all of the icons on the bottom left. So I got lodging, I have a place to relax. So I guess the next thing I should do is get another tent going for another person, and then some place to have activities or yes, I can decorate.
You're so excited. It's great to watch you play.
I kind of want to put it behind the bench like this, I guess.
Yeah, and I could imagine a child playing this and having fun with that, and still, it's not a game that's holding your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's basically letting you do whatever you want. You can go roam around, explore the island, and talk to people. You can stay at a camp and decorate everything, and it's really, you can basically play it however you want, and that's really nice about it. For a small game like this to be able to do that.
And also, we got a map earlier, right?
Yes, you do.
Right.
Okay. Just wanted to take a look at it.
Oops. Okay. Oh, so there's I was wondering because I saw a lot of wall on the northern, and I kind of assumed the map would end at that point, and I would need to have to explore south. But wow, there's a lot. Okay, let's go to adventure. Yeah, let's adventure a little bit. I notice I can collect money here.
Exactly.
There's another camper. Already building an empire here. Okay. You folks take care of yourselves. I'm off.
Is this the new capitalism simulator?
No. Yeah, let me get night. Oh,
just a little until you can go to McDonald's and Burger King everywhere.
No, I'll do night vision. I feel like as soon as it
late,
and okay, let me see. Come on, let me go to the north.
You can also already feel that there's just so much to do, because you kind of want to stay at the campsite, build more, but you also want to explore more. And then it pings up that you have a new camper and you want to go back, but you also want to go on an adventure. So that's everything.
Give me that. That's so nice. Okay, so I feel like this is a spot where I can mine money. I guess in that case, it's probably gold. That's cool. And I saw I can fix. Okay, let's see if I can fix some stuff on the way. Okay, Turtle Rock. Let's go through the canyon. Oh, did I fix this? No, right? I think that's. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering if there are like areas that have a different look to them, and obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great.
I know where I need to go now. Let's fix that for safe passage.
Panic the coin hunter.
Oh, there's a bench. Can I sit? Oh, I can puke. I mean, okay, I can just
Oh, you can jump on there. Okay.
jump on it. Yeah. Okay. I will try the left. I'll try the left and see if I can get on top of the mountain. Okay, another campsite. Ooh, this one has a well. Okay. Wishing well. Oh. Can I do it? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I wish I had a fancy car.
Oh, does that work? Are you gonna have a fancy car?
I don't want a fancy car here. Yeah, Flynn gets it. I wish I had more coins. That's a good wish. Wait.
One.
I imagine someone at the bottom of the well. One.
No.
What? Hello? I got coins.
Oh,
My
you
wish has
got
been granted.
coins. Okay.
What just happened?
What just happened?
Okay. Collect. You.
Wells are just such a video game stable. If there's a well and I can neither wish nor jump down there, I'm disappointed.
Exactly.
I see a coin. Let me have that. Wait. Do you see that red thing in the distance? Is that our new car? Wait, I think that's a car.
Oh,
That's great. I love it.
how
That's
did that
perfect.
car get there, though?
Because
Well,
we wished for
It
it.
just adds to the mystery.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah, let's repair all of this. Yellow Fields, Pilgrim's Peak, Turtle Rock. Okay.
I think we're gonna have to end the gameplay in a few minutes, so we can get our discussion and stuff. And I already feel bad about it because, Yannick, I really don't want to
I will do as much good as I can
pull
at that
this
time.
game from your grasp.
No. Oh yes! Oh, I saw that on the screenshots. Please tell me I can write it already. No, that's an out of order thing, right? Dear cable car traveler, we regret to inform you that the cable car is momentarily out of service. A trunk fell in the pylon blocking the mechanism. Sorry for the inconvenience. The cable car guy.
The cable car guy.
The only way to go to Turtle Rock. Maybe we can try to fix it. Reach that first pylon. Okay. Maybe there's a pub. Oh, I can actually just... Oh yeah, I see the problem. Please give me at least the time to ride that cable car. Okay.
Yannick, you're like, I need to get to that top. I need to get to that coin.
I mean, look, it's not that hard to follow the path, I think. Maybe I can even...
Oh,
Come on! I just want to fix it before. Come on.
Trying to go the illegal ways.
yeah.
That's the kind of person you are.
That's
Okay.
me. Yeah. Okay, I will do it the normal way. It's fine. It's fine. I get to see a nice lake. I will follow this path. Oh, it's a swamp. Or at least swampy trees. And there's another box.
This is really such a great game for this short time to play because you already get to see so much you can do.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no 50 minutes introduction before you get to the actual gameplay. It's just straight in, telling you what you're gonna do. So is there like any further gameplay that we didn't get to see? And also, is there gonna be a fishing minigame?
The fishing minigame has been on the to-do list for quite a while, but it's not in there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are lots of other small little things that you can do, some quests and some mini-gamey things that are added late in the gameplay. And Fabio is still working on some additional content to add. And yeah, there's definitely lots more to see.
I will continue to play this. Maybe you can just continue the stream without me.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of games where I can just
together.
I'm trying. I'm pulling this park together, Ines. I'm a big fan of any games that just let me make my own goals.
Mhm.
I think that always makes for a really nice and cozy experience.
And it's also very nice, non-linear, so not like you have to finish this before you can go there.
I see a coin.
Okay, Yannick, you really gotta finish this now.
Okay. Yeah, I did whatever I wanted to.
Yannick.
I feel like we get to the okay. Yeah, okay. I will keep the mystery of this path.
For those watching, you can see that this is definitely one of
For
those
post-stream.
just around that corner games.
Yep. I see like two different paths, and already my mental to-do list starts filling up. Okay, yeah, I will stop here for the time being. Nice. Things I have.
Things you have.
Wait, what do I have? Oh, maintain the the file. Okay, yeah, it's different things I have. Okay, I get it. That's nice. There we go. One more. That's the Wishing Well Park. So I guess
so the
every
campsites unlock the parts of the map. That's
yeah,
cool.
exactly.
Yep. I see. Okay, there's like 3 different things to complete in each. I guess one is just set up the campfire or the campsite. I guess the next one is repair everything you can in that area.
Exactly.
And the last one is probably have a fully kitted camp for as many
Exactly.
people as you can. Yeah, I like that. The completionist in me likes that. That's great. Okay. Let me go back to the menu. Shall we link Park?
What? You mean in the Twitch stream?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Let
I'm
me
gonna put
click this here.
because I think we haven't really mentioned that yet, but Haven Park is out now. So
It
since
is.
the beginning of August, if I'm not mistaken, is that right? Yeah.
Exactly. 1st
5th
of August on Steam and Switch.
Oh, that's also a great game for Switch.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is, yeah.
And I'm putting a link in the Twitch chat for those of you that want to check out the game. And yeah, as we mentioned, it's also part of Indie Arena booth, so check out their booth in the... I forgot what... Is it in the lake area? I think the lake area.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so we wanted to talk to you about conveying emotions through video games. And for that, we wanted to give some context about us and about you. Because you're not only the publisher of Haven Park, but you're also the developer of Lost Ember. And we are, as you might see in our stream overlay, the developers of The Cost of Recovery, which is our upcoming adventure game. And we quickly wanted to show you the trailers for both our games so you know what our games are about and have a bit of context on what we're talking about. So, Yannick, you got the trailers ready, I think?
Oh, I got some trailers ready.
Shall we start with the Lost Ember trailer? Yeah. Great.
You got that?
So he said, and Lost Ember is also already out. I mean, if you haven't seen that until now, then
and
do we really have to tell you?
Yeah, I think if you've been online, you will have seen this game. Yeah, you definitely. So yeah, let's jump into the trailer. And please tell me if the audio's bad.
I think it's fine.
Oh, it's a bit too loud.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Look at all those wards. That's crazy.
All this time, I thought I was wrong. I won't lie. I won't lie. All now is gone. All our fault. We rise and we fall. Find who I am. I'm not alone. Find my way back. I'll come back home.
Out now.
Out now. It's out now. Without noticed. This is such a beautiful trailer. Like you can't say anything during it because it would break immersion. It's
Yeah, I had goosebumps the entire way
stunning.
through.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm a as far as I've seen, you get to uncover like a lost civilization.
Exactly. Yeah.
In
So
the
you're
playthrough.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of. I would call them like archaeo games, like archaeological adventures, kind of, because it is some kind of archaeology, right? You're trying
definitely.
to you're uncovering something. You're not doing it with the usual tools, I would say, and rather exploring it through the lens or with the help of a few animal friends. I love seeing like old architecture and seeing like remnants of old civilizations. So this really speaks to me.
And
Yeah,
also
same.
the
That was definitely
animals.
really fun to develop.
Let's
I feel like-
just quickly jump into our trailer.
Mhm.
So,
Oh yeah, and then we can go over both of them.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the right trailer. Just check
yeah,
in.
ours is a bit shorter.
Oh, okay. You got it, Ines?
What? Yeah,
Are we on?
I
Okay,
see it. I
cool.
see it.
All we've ever wanted.
Can make it a bit louder even.
Your biggest worry is supposed to be what kind of toys you get for your birthday, or if there'd be pancakes for breakfast. But not this. It all happened so fast. From one moment to the next, our lives were turned upside down. And all we could do was watch and let it happen. And now, we do whatever we can. We try to provide, to be there for each other. We try to hold on to a normal life, to keep going, to heal. This is our life now, our new normal. And it's hard, but that's okay, because if it were easy, it wouldn't be worth fighting for. But in the end, no matter how big the things in front of us seem to be, we can't lose focus of what really matters, of what really is at stake, and what we might lose along the way.
Sadly not out
Hey, I know
now.
that game.
Would be so cool.
Yeah.
Out now.
It's been a while
big
since
surprise.
I've seen like our full trailer.
Mhm.
Always nice to revisit that and see what's changed in the meantime
Yeah.
behind the scenes. Mhm.
But just seeing these two trailers together, it's so obvious again that, I mean, these games are very, very different. You have like a kind of more mystical approach, kind of, I would say. And our game is very realistic, like with real humans and stuff. But both of them, I'd say, I hope, convey a lot of emotions. Like, I definitely got goosebumps from your trailer. And I've heard people saying that they got,
as well. It's really, yeah.
yeah. And I've heard people saying that they get goosebumps from ours, which of course makes us very happy to hear. So yeah, that's what we want to talk about. And just as a first question, were there any specific emotions that during the development of Lost Ember, or maybe even if you know about the development of Haven Park, that you had in mind that you really wanted to convey and that were like your goal, something that players should be able to feel?
Well, for Haven Park, it's simple, I would say, because basically all of us have had the same feelings last year. Fabian started developing when the first lockdown and everything happened, and then he just wanted to develop something to get out, to experience this exploring adventure spirit, and it was just his way of breaking out of the lockdown things. And it started just as a hobby project, and then after a couple of months, when he still couldn't get out, he started to work more and more on that and make it into an actual game. So I think I think he did a really good job because, as you saw earlier, you just immediately felt, okay, I have to go there and there and there and visit everything and do everything. So that's really everything that we couldn't do over the last year and a half or 2 years in the real world. For Lost Ember, that was very different, I would say. The emotional aspect of the storytelling was definitely the core thing of the whole idea. Like at the beginning of development, we talked about what do we want people to take away from this game? What kind of thing do we want them to think about, to feel, or just to experience? And I would say the most important core theme of Lost Ember is being able to jump over your own shadow and understand someone else's perspective. Because in the background story of Lost Ember, you follow one or basically two people who are very convinced that they are doing the right way, and during some point, different points in the story, they start to realize, maybe I see where you are coming from, and maybe I did some things wrong, and just I don't want to spoil too much, but that's basically what it's about. Just confronting yourself if what you did was the right thing, and understanding why the other person did something else, and just trying to understand other people, I would say. That's basically that was the core idea of writing this and of creating this, because we just felt that basically that is the thing that is wrong everywhere in the world. People are just stuck up in their ideas and don't allow themselves to even think that maybe you were wrong and maybe the other person is right. Everyone is just focused on, no, I'm right, definitely. I don't need your facts. I have my own facts. And
then sometimes it's not even one person's wrong and the other one is right. It's just everyone has different motivations. Everyone is right in their own way. You just gotta try to understand each other's reasons. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we might all live in the same reality, but that reality might still differ from one person to another. Because perception is such a huge, there's such a huge difference in that. And actually funny because that's that's pretty much the same conflict we are looking at in Cost of Recovery as well. Just not, you're not, in that case, we are not investigating a relationship that has been in the past, but are actually following along this kind of situation in the present during some harder times.
Yeah, that's was so nice to listen to you, because really that's one of the core things we are expressing in our game is as a keyword, we always say that we want to convey empathy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because you get to see in our game, you get to see the perspective of 4 different characters that are trying to, make the best of a difficult situation, because the son of a family suddenly suffers a stroke that no one expected, and that suddenly makes life much harder for the whole family and his best friend too. And you get to see the perspective of each one of them, and of each one of them like equally. So it's not like one main character and then you got 3 side characters that you go into for like 5 minutes, but each one of them is equally the protagonist of the story, and they all want to help the family make the best of it, try to keep the family and the friends together. But yeah, each one has a different approach. And then, well, you might play with one of the characters and think, oh, that other one is acting stupid. He's doing something that doesn't make sense. But then you switch into that one's perspective and you're suddenly like, oh, I guess it kind of makes sense from his perspective. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, because you never know everything that the other person is experiencing, and you just thinking about it from your point of view, and that's obviously not the whole picture.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sounds great.
So one thing that stood out to us is that both your games, I mean, one of them you published, one of them you developed, of course, but they feature a lot of animal characters. Is there something to that? Is there a kind of symbolism? Like, is that special to you and also important for the way you convey emotions? Or is it more like a preference and then you end up being the one that publishes all the animal games?
Yeah, it's funny because until you mentioned that question earlier, I didn't even think about it that way, and I didn't really notice that was the case. But yeah, I mean, for Lost Ember, the animal point of view definitely was something that allowed us to, again, take a step back, not only a step back from the characters in the story, but from humans in general, and see the whole thing from even further away. For Haven Park, I'm not entirely sure what Fabian's reasons for choosing animals are, but it definitely, I would just say, sometimes having animal characters is what's the word I'm looking for? It's just in general more positive somehow, because usually for, like, at least for most animals, some animals are of course always the evil ones, but in general for animals you just don't expect them to do bad things. It's just the nice little cute camper, perfect, and you don't ever think, oh, I don't like that one.
Okay. Yeah,
it's just in general a more somehow more positive and more cozy vibe, but I can't really explain why.
It kind of carries over from our behavior with animals. Most animals are pets to us, and we have already a really positive relationship with them.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think also taking a step back from interacting with humans already helps. I would say this escapism mindset, which especially in Haven Park, where I might want to take a step back from reality and just escape it for a bit, just helps me do so a little bit easier.
And also symbolism-wise, I think Flint being a little chick is chick is the right word, right? It's cool because on the first look you notice it's a young person and he has a very stylized look, and maybe it would be harder to differentiate between a grown-up and a child in that stylized look. And also
that is true, yeah.
That stylized look, it works very well for animals, I think. And I guess that you could end up in Uncanny Valley if you try to make humans that way.
That is probably true, yeah.
Who knows?
And it's just probably more difficult to make them unique, because in Haven Park, sometimes you build one camp on one side of the map, and then you go do your thing on the other side of the map and go back to the first camp like an hour or two later. And having more unique characters probably helps remembering what they were about and who gave you that one quest that you want to finish. Because
true.
You can just have a cat and a goat and a whatever, and not just the one guy with the glasses and that girl with the hat. And it's just even beyond the clothing, even more unique things to to separate the characters.
Yeah,
probably.
animals can look wildly different, whereas
Exactly.
humans, we kind of have to rely on fashion for that.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's easier to make a blue bird than to make a blue human in a game.
I mean, you probably could make a blue human, but then again, that would be everyone would ask themselves why are they blue?
Yeah, it's kind of a suspension of disbelief thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also with the animals in Lost Amber, of course, it opens a lot of. Now I'm searching for the words, but the range of gameplay of movement, because obviously the wolf moves differently than like the bird. So also keeping the gameplay really interesting, whereas humans usually just walk or run.
Yeah.
Or jump.
And it also, I think, what kind of struck me as interesting is, I mean, you can switch between animals, and I haven't played through the game yet, but as far as I've seen, at most points of the game, you don't really need to rely on a specific animal to get forward. So it kind of opens up me as a player to express myself. If I want to play more of the game as a bird, I can opt to take whatever bird I can find and play as a bird if I want to.
Exactly. At least in some areas, there are certain areas that you will have to be a fish, for example, because a bird can't dive. But for most of the more open parts of the game, there are lots of animals to choose from.
Yeah, I mean, you also want to take advantage of being able to possess animals and play as them. Of course, you have to make sure everyone gets their spotlight. It's kind of fun thinking about like moving animals. In many games where you have a structure where you say, okay, you need to have a special movement ability to get through here. Most of the time, those can become kind of abstract. Maybe you find a grappling hook somewhere, but being able to say, "Oh, I need to swim. I'm probably going to be a fish for this," feels very intuitive, and I think it's a very elegant solution for that.
Yeah, thanks. That's You just immediately you see another animal, and in Lost Ember, it's you can't just transform into any animal you want. You just can't possess animals that you see in the world. So whenever you go somewhere and you see, oh, there's birds flying around, you immediately start to look everywhere because you know, okay, there has to be something in the air somewhere here, and it's just an intuitive way of introducing new mechanics.
And I think sorry.
It also makes you think creatively because you can always approach it by, what animal would help me
yes.
in this situation? Whereas in games where you get, as Yannick said, like at some point you get a grappling hook or something, you often notice, I can't go here yet. I have to go somewhere else, get that and that thing, so I can progress. But switching, finding out what form helps you at what stage, seems like more creative thinking.
And I feel the ability to make players, to force players into a certain kind of locomotion, like being able to fly, can also help with preparing them to whatever story beat is ahead. Because if I'm flying, I would probably feel a lot different than if I'm currently digging a tunnel or something like that. So I think there's a lot of potential to just not even play with emotions, but with moods themselves, and being a little bit more subtle about it and kind of preparing players for whatever story beat is up next.
Yeah, definitely. Just the different animals, like the parrots, for example, in Lost Ember, they're really fast and can fly everywhere, and it's a completely different feeling from the wombats who can't fly fast, who just stumble upon their own feet, basically.
That's so cute.
But this definitely was our way of dealing with, or of just creating different kinds of atmospheres through just the animal that you play, because that's another difference to just having a grappling hook or whatever. You don't just find new stuff and then at some point you can do everything. Every new mechanic, a new animal that is introduced also can't do everything else that the last MMO could. So there's always like a kind of trade-off for the new things that you can do. Which made it much more interesting for us to develop, and I think hopefully to play.
I would have loved to have been in your office that moment when you decided that you were gonna have a wombat in your game.
Yes.
Everything else, like
was just for the
wolves and
party.
birds, seems kind of like that's a stable choice. And then there's wombats. That's awesome.
And pretty quickly they kind of evolved into almost the hero animals. They started off as just the fun little thing that we add here and there, and somehow they became a really important animal, and the first one we introduced after the wolf, and
That's how
It's
things
they
become a trademark if they are
Exactly,
special, different from other games. Yeah, and cute and cuddly.
I see. I see a merge opportunity.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did
yeah.
look into that, but it was just too expensive. But actually, our animator, she made a small little wombat herself, and sewed it herself, and that was really
Aww.
just. Is it here?
Looking
No, it's
around,
not.
is it there somewhere? We want to see the wombat.
No, unfortunately, not close
No
to
one.
me.
Well, sadly. One more thing I was wondering. I guess it's a question you could ask about any game, but I feel like in Lost Ember, it kind of has a different spin to it. Most of the story in Lost Ember is being watched from the outside. We are pretty much uncovering stories where you're watching a story unfold and cannot really influence the direction they are going. So I'm interested in what made... I mean, you're obviously a game studio, but if you're thinking about it, what made you think we should tell that story that could possibly work as a film? Why would we tell it as a game, as an interactive experience?
Interesting question. I would say the thing that made it interesting for us to tell the story in that way is that you can't. Well, there are two things really. The first thing is that I think we think it's more interesting to just walk around these still images and watch it or look at it from different perspectives, and maybe find some little things that you didn't find on when you first just looked at it. When you spend some more time with a scene, there might be some things when you walk around it that you see that maybe explain some things and maybe add some more questions. The other thing, why not make it more interactive? I think there is also a kind of thing to it if you watch a story or if you experience a story that is set in stone, you might feel at certain points, oh, I know where this is going to lead, or oh no, that's, I don't know. You just the helplessness basically is what I'm trying to say, of knowing that this civilization in Lost Ember, obviously you're walking through ruins and you know, okay, something happened, something bad happened, and it didn't work out, and just the helplessness of watching how that happened was a kind of interesting thing for us to have, rather than a story that might work out, might not work out. I don't know, but you can influence it some way. This way, we have this looming something bad is going to happen thing over everything, and we just found that interesting to tell that way.
That actually kind of kicks off a follow-up question for me. Have you considered the ability for players to influence the story in some way, even though the story has already been told in the past, but has already happened? did you at some point consider maybe we can do some time stuff in here and let players influence the story?
Not in such a way that not in such a big way, but we did consider having some kind of difference in the way the story is told. Depending on which memories you found and which ones you didn't find, and just if you didn't find the background memories for a certain decision, you would still be on the one person side, for example, and but then it's just playing around with that kind of thing. The more the player knows about certain things, the more it is presented as that is currently the good way, or this is the bad way, and then in the end it all comes together differently. But that was a thing that we considered, but had to toss in the end because it was just way too much work for. For us.
It sounds like that's kind of the approach of, if I don't read all of the pages in a comic book, I only know half the story, which is a cool concept, but it also means players will not see half of your game, possibly.
Exactly, that's always the drawback of multiple choice games. You will have to put a lot of work into an ending or a story branch that maybe even ends up not being played at all, or only by 1% of the players.
I always think that if you can only afford, so to say, to either have choices, but then the story isn't as significant, or you can have like a more or less linear story that is set in stone, but it's a really, really good story, then I'd rather go for the really, really good story.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've reached the end of our talk with this, since it's already past the end, but once again, just reminding our viewers that we're all part of the Indie Arena booth of Gamescom 2021. So you can visit Haven Park, which played on stream, and our game, The Cost of Recovery, in the Indie Arena booth. And if I'm not mistaken, Lost Ember is part of the bigger Gamescom, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's you can see it on the Gamescom Steam page as well, and and play the game. It's out on basically every console that exists.
Even PS5? Okay.
And I'm just
you can play the PS4 version on PS5.
But does the PS5 exist? I'm not so sure.
And I'm just posting the link to Lost Ember on Steam again in chat. Just, as we said before, if you haven't noticed Lost Ember being out and haven't been on the Steam page, then you've done something wrong. But just take a look at it again. And of course, Haven Park is also out already on Steam and Switch. And our game, The Cost of Recovery, is not out yet, but you can wishlist it on Steam. And we have linked it under our stream in the About section. So go check that out. Tobias, thank you for being here. That was a great stream. It was great to try out Haven Park, find out more about your games, find out more about the emotions you convey. And I think Yannick is gonna play some more Haven Park when we finish the stream, right?
Right now. I'm already starting it up.
Oh, really?
Perfect.
Okay.
No, but also thank you for being our first guest ever. Probably our best first guest we've ever had.
Definitely, yeah.
Nobody will be able to take that.
Yeah, we wish you and of course everyone else who's watching a great rest of Gamescom and Indie Arena booth.
Yes.
Yeah, play some demos.
Yeah, of course. Check out all the demos of Indie Arena booth. We're gonna do that. We have some more streams coming up the next days. We have our stream schedule posted everywhere. It's you can see it on our Twitch page, in our Discord server, on our Twitter, etc. And we also play some demos on Saturday. So excited for that. Okay, and with that, goodbye everyone, and have a great Gamescom.
Bye bye.